My girlfriend said, "Either you pay for my car or we're done." I didn't argue. Understood. I slid the keys across the table and walked out. That same afternoon, I made one quiet decision she never saw coming. By the time she tried to reach me again, someone else had already answered in my place. I'm 34, and I've always been the kind of person who avoids confrontation. I fix problems quietly. I compromise. I've been told I'm too accommodating, and maybe that's true. My girlfriend and I had been together for 3 years. We didn't live together, but we were close. Spent most weekends together. Talked about moving in eventually. She worked in marketing, made decent money, and I did well enough in my field that we never really argued about finances, until her car died. It was a Tuesday morning when she called me, voice tight with frustration. Her car wouldn't start. She'd had issues with it for months, but kept putting off repairs. Now the mechanic was saying the transmission was gone. $6,000 to fix, or she'd need a new car entirely. "I can't afford this right now," she said. "I just put down a deposit on that trip we're taking next month. My credit cards are maxed. I don't know what to do." I offered to help her look at used cars. Maybe find something affordable. She went quiet for a moment. "Or you could just pay for it," she said. I laughed, thinking she was joking. "Pay for what? A new car?" "Why not? You have the money. I know you do. You've been saving forever." I had been saving. For a down payment on a house, something I'd been working toward for 5 years. Every bonus, every tax return, every bit of extra income had gone into that account. It was my future, my security, my dream that I'd built brick by brick. "That's not really how this works," I said carefully. "I can help you figure out financing or maybe loan you." "Loan me? We're together. We're supposed to help each other." "I know, but $6,000 is—" "So you're saying no. I'm saying let's talk about options." She hung up. I stood there in my office, phone still pressed to my ear, listening to the dial tone. My coworker asked if I was okay. I nodded and went back to my desk, but I couldn't focus. Something had shifted in that conversation. Something fundamental. That night, she came over to my apartment. I made dinner, trying to keep things normal. Chicken, rice, vegetables, her favorite meal. She barely touched her food, just sat there, arms crossed, staring at her phone. The silence was heavy, oppressive. "Are you okay?" I asked. "I've been thinking," she said without looking up. "About us, about how you handle things." "What do you mean?" "I mean when I need something, you make it complicated. You turn it into a negotiation. I asked you for help, and you basically said no. I said let's look at options together. That's the same thing as no." She put her fork down with a sharp clink. "I need a car. I can't get to work without one. This is serious, and you have the money sitting there doing nothing." "It's not doing nothing, it's my savings." "For what? A house you haven't even started looking for?" I felt my jaw tighten. "A house I've been planning for years." "Plans change. People change. Right now I need help, and you're choosing your plans over me." We went back and forth like this for another hour. She got louder, more insistent. I got quieter, more withdrawn. Every argument I made was met with another accusation. I was selfish. I didn't care about her. If I really loved her, this wouldn't even be a question. The apartment felt smaller with every word. Finally, she stood up, pushing her chair back so hard it scraped against the floor. "Either you pay for my car or we're done," she said. Her voice was flat, final. I looked at her. Really looked at her. Her face was flushed, her jaw set. I waited to see if she'd take it back. If she'd say she was just stressed and didn't mean it. If she'd apologize for putting me in this position. She didn't. The silence stretched between us like a chasm. "Understood," I said. I stood up slowly, walked to the counter, picked up her apartment keys from the bowl where I kept them, next to my wallet and loose change, and slid them across the table. They made a soft scraping sound against the wood. What are you doing? Her voice had changed, uncertain now. You gave me an ultimatum. I'm choosing. You can go. Her face went red, then pale. Are you serious? You're breaking up with me over money? No, you're breaking up with me over money. I'm just accepting it. I didn't mean I was just... You meant it. You don't say something like that unless you mean it. She grabbed the keys with shaking hands, grabbed her purse, and stormed out,